Hey, how you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Coach Carvel Bailey's Lunch and Learn. All right, we'll be back in a second. All right.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is strategic.
All right. Good afternoon. How you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey. Welcome to another episode of Coach Carvel Bailey's Lunch and Learn. All right. Hey, I'm in my marathon shirt today. All right. My man Nipsey Hustle. All right. Got my little elf ears on. It's the season. All right. It's the season to be jolly. And I'm bearing gifts today, right? I always come bearing proper education, right? But I'm bearing gifts today. So first and foremost, I want to say welcome to the show. All right, welcome to the show. Again, Coach Carvel Bailey. And today I want to talk to you about my new book, right? Plain and simple. I want to talk to you about my new book, Rise Above the Rim. Now, this is the proof copy, right? This is the proof copy. You see there, right? The proof, everything, but Rise Above the Rim, all right? Embracing the power of affirmations in college basketball. Embracing the power of affirmations in college basketball. Listen, I've been on my affirmation kick for about 5 or 6 years now. And it does wonders, all right? I know for certain that most athletes aren't necessarily talking to themselves, right? Affirmations is talking to yourself and in a positive manner. So my 30 years of coaching, my 30 years of helping athletes and parents and coaches and teams and just students, I've learned that the majority of the youth, especially athletes, they're self-conscious and they lack self-confidence. They're self-conscious and they lack self-confidence. And so it's not that the jump shot is broke, not dropping, not falling. It's not that the defense is poor or bad. It's that the self-confidence is a little bit lower than it should be. And that's probably, right, I always talk about, right, confidence is based on the work you put in. So it goes back to if you're putting in work shooting free throws or if you're putting in work talking to yourself. And so this book, right, this is the first book, right, of any kind, affirmation workbook, right? True affirmation workbook. So I just want to go through it. That's all I'm gonna do today, right? I just want to go through this affirmation workbook and let's read some of the chapters. Embracing the power of affirmations in college basketball or in basketball. Personal growth, chapter 1, overcoming challenges with positive affirmations. Chapter 2, point guard, mastering the game with positive affirmations. Chapter 3, shooting guard, scoring with affirmations. Chapter 4, small forward, versatility and power through positive affirmations. Chapter 5, power forward, dominating the court with affirmations. Chapter 6, center, dominating the paint with affirmations. So are you getting it? Automatically, right away, it's not just affirmations for any basketball player. It's affirmations for your basketball player based on the position in which they play. Is that making sense? Right? Now, chapter 7, the sixth player, the unsung hero, embracing the role of a sixth man. Chapter 8, embracing the journey with positive affirmations. Chapter 9, success stories, real life examples of athletes using positive affirmations. Chapter 10, conclusion and notes. Chapter 11, B3, behavioral basketball bonuses. I'll explain that in a minute, right? So we first get into it. What is an affirmation, right? So I feel like I'm reading a story to my class. So what is an affirmation? Affirmation, now, the act of affirming or the state of being affirmed. Something declared to be true, a positive statement or judgment. A statement intended to provide encouragement, emotional support, or motivation, especially when used for the purpose of auto-suggestion. All right? To where it's just in your head naturally. Okay? And so now we get into the introduction. And so I'm gonna just read just a couple, all right, based on the introduction. All right, again, talking about my new book, Rise Above the Rim. All right, talking about my new book, Rise Above the Rim. All right, I'll drop it in here. All right, get your copy of the book here. But let me just read a couple of these affirmations, right? So the book is tailored to where it's 10 affirmations per position, right? And so let's go. Affirmation 1, right? I am resilient and I bounce back stronger from setbacks. In the face of setbacks and adversity, I remain resilient. I understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Instead of dwelling on the past, I use setbacks as stepping stones to come back stronger and better prepared. I refuse to let setbacks define me. Instead, I embrace them as opportunities to become a better player and person. All right, affirmations. Now, after all of the affirmations, you have reflection notes. So it's a working workbook throughout the entire book. All right, and in the reflection, what are your 3 favorite affirmations from this chapter, right? To keep them going, to keep them learning. How might you use these affirmations to help you move forward? Name 3 action steps you can take to improve your confidence in this area. Well, now let me explain what type of area. All right. So let's go here. Point guard, mastering the game with positive affirmations. Greetings, my point guards. As the leader of your team, remember that your mind is just as crucial as your skills on the court. Embrace these affirmations to elevate your game and bring out the best in yourself and your teammates, point guard. Now, here's an affirmation for my point guards. I am a skilled and intelligent player capable of reading the game with precision. Got to cut them up. Point guards got to cut them up with precision. As a point guard, my ability to read the game is my superpower. Yep. I study my opponents, analyze their strategies, and anticipate their moves. I am like a chess player on the court, always thinking several steps ahead. My keen basketball IQ allows me to make the right passes, find an open player, and set up my teammates for success. Can you imagine if your point guard, if your player was able to just dive in and read these affirmations daily and believe them for themselves? All right. So I'm going to just flip to the back. So I'm going to now go, let's go 6th player, right? Maybe your athlete is coming off the bench. Everybody want to start, but everybody can't start. It's not about who starts, it's about who finishes. Does that make sense? Right? So check it out. The 6th player, the unsung hero. Think about the player Jamal Crawford. Think about the 6 men of the year throughout the history of basketball, right? Understanding the critical role of a 6th man or woman off the bench. The 6th man or woman often is the first substitute off the bench, plays a crucial role in basketball teams. This chapter sheds light on understanding the significance of a 6-man role. Check it out. I embrace my role. Now, I'm not going to read the first one. I'm going to just pick one, right? I embrace my role as the first substitute, ready to make an impact whenever called upon. Be mentally prepared to step into the game at any moment. Embrace the responsibility of being the first substitute, understanding that your readiness and ability to make an immediate impact can be a game changer. Stay focused. Hey, listen. Now, I've written a couple, and, this is my very first one. This is my baby. This one is literally a game changer. But let me fast forward, right? Because after all that, in the back of the book, so not only after each chapter, they get to have their reflection notes, right? But in the back of the book, we have the workbook. And this is what I'm super stoked about. And this is what I really want to be able to help basketball coaches out here. I want to be able to help basketball coaches like those that's watching this video, or like your athlete's coach. I want to be able to help the entire team coming in personally or virtually with the workbook part of the book, right? That's chapter 11, behaviors and basketball bonuses. This is our B3 section of the book, right? And so we have self-assessment, and then we have a whole lot of other activities and things that we can do with your team, with your athlete, as well as they can do on their own. All right. Now, listen. They used to say, if you want to, and they still say, if you want to hide anything, and they say from a black person, but really from people in this day and age, put in a book. I've been doing this for 30 years, right? This is 30 years worth of information. This is about 24 years of information. This came out 6 years ago. But why? And I gave this to a coach the other day. And he said, man, I need this to help me be a better coach. Well, your athlete needs this to help them be a better player and person. So in closing, y'all know I always have my notes, right? 4 reasons why this book is going to help your athlete. 1 is going to help their awareness. It's going to help their awareness not only as a basketball player, but just as a person, right? They have to be aware, right? Self-awareness, but they also have to be aware of what's going on. I was telling some kids that I work with the other day, like this is Chicago. So let's be honest. You got to always have your head on a swivel. And throughout the country, it's the same way. So this book is going to help their awareness. The second thing it's going to do is going to help their confidence. Again, the body cannot do what the mind doesn't allow it to do. Does that make sense? Right? So it's going to improve their confidence, again, both on and off the court. So it's going to help their awareness, it's going to help their confidence, and it's also going to help their effectiveness, right? How effective can they be with what they have? And part of that is resourcefulness. Can they be resourceful? But ultimately, you want your athlete to be a little bit more effective when they do what they do. If you want your athlete to be more aware, more confident, or more effective, just drop a 1 down in the chat. If your athlete could benefit from being more aware, more confident, or more effective, just drop a 1 down below. But the 4th thing that it's going to do for your athlete is this going to increase your athlete's production. The reason why a lot of athletes aren't productive is because they're not aware. So they don't really know what's going on. They don't really know what to do. So they're not productive. And because the awareness is skewed and they don't have clarity, now their confidence drops. Now, athletes come back from injuries, right? Athletes transfer schools, the whole right? Everything. It's a lot of times it's the unknown for a lot of these athletes. So their shoulders need to be straight, right? As the late great Tupac Amaru Shakur used to always say, right? Keep your head up, stick your chest out, and handle. That's confident. Look at your athlete's body language the next time they're on the court. Are they like this, or are they walking up like this? Say what you want about LeBron James. He walks standing up. He's confident. Michael Jordan did the same thing, walked standing up, confident. All right? The more aware they are, the more clear they are, the more clarity they have. The more clarity they have, the more confidence they can have. The more confidence they have, the more effective they can be. And the more effective they can be, the greater their production. I mean, it's not rocket science, but I understand, right? So I haven't been on this show for a while. And honestly, I kind of paused, took some time within myself, talking to God, right? What's the best pivot, because the game is so skewed and screwed up. How can I help the most people improve their awareness and their confidence if they want to go to college or if they don't want to go to college? If they're in the pros, if they're in middle school, if they're in high school, how can I help the masses of basketball players improve the one thing that majority basketball players have in common? And that's a lack of confidence. In one area or the other, I'm not confident in my knee. I just got hurt, or my ankle. I'm not confident in my team. I'm not confident in my jump shot. I'm not confident in something. So the best way to do it was let me help them help themselves. And this is why we came up with Rise Above the Rim. Now, y'all know the ball will stop bouncing at some point in time. But will your athlete use this game, or will your athlete allow the game to use them? That's the question that I always ask. Playing a lot of games is good, but knowing how to play the game is better. Let's say that again. Playing the game is good, but knowing how to play the game is better. And when you know how to play the game, it will bring a little bit more enjoyment, because you or your athlete or your athletes see what other people can't see. They see what other people can't see. But a lot of that comes from the vision in their head. And the vision in their head comes from what they know and believe that they're capable of doing. So, hey, listen, I ain't gonna keep y'all. All right. Definitely Verdell Gray say, yep. It's his athlete. Verdell, what grade is your athlete in? If he's still on, what grade is your athlete in? And so I just want to drop this link, right? So the link is here, right? You can go to carvelbailey.com/book. All right, that'll take you to my website. And then it'll take you to the actual page. All right. Or you can just copy the link right here. All right. bit.ly/B2BSD Rise Above. Now listen, the workbook. All right. So these books are $20, right? This book and my second book titled The Perfect Storm. All right, out of Brain Fart. The Perfect Storm. Both of these books go for $20 each. All right. This workbook, again, the first ever basketball workbook, affirmation basketball workbook, the first ever, right? That's out here on the market. This book probably could sell for about $100 easily, because it's the gift that keeps on giving. But this book, right, will retail $40. This book will retail for $40. The book is scheduled to release on December 31st, right? We want your athlete to bring in the new year with a new mindset and a renewed purpose for why they play this game. All right. And so our Black Friday special is still going on, right? Our Black Friday pre-sale special is still going on. All right, you can save, I believe it's $10, right? Save $10 off the $40 cover charge, right, of this particular workbook. And you can get it for $29.99. All right, you get it for $29.99 up until December 31st. But this is a great stocking stuffer. All right, this is a great keepsake for you, your athlete, or your athletes. And the beautiful thing about it is once they get done with this, they can keep it and continually read the affirmations, but they can always go back to see what their plan is for their career. And now they can check it and double check it. And then if they need to, right, let's say your athlete is in middle school. Now when they get to high school, they may need another book because there may be a whole nother set of goals, or if they're in high school when they get to college. All right. But I just wanted to drop that on y'all again. What this book will do, 4 things that it'll do: it'll help your athletes' awareness, it'll help their confidence, it'll help their effectiveness, and it'll help their production. All right. Listen, I plan on seeing y'all again before Christmas, but I definitely want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. Go and pick up the book. Go and pre-order your copy of the book. All right. Pre-order your copy of the book. Get it right now, $29.99, regularly $40. All right. Listen, happy holidays. Again, representing my man Nip. I got my marathon hoodie on, rocking, right? My stockings, got the chains on today. Hey, it's actually my son's birthday party today. All right. His birthday is tomorrow. But hey, enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the season. All right. Don't get stressed out attempting to purchase or get something for everybody in your life. Know what's necessary, know what's needed, what will reap extensive benefits well beyond them opening it. And that's why I say this is it right here. Because them shoes gonna get small. That hoodie gonna get tight, or it's gonna get dingy, right? Knowledge never goes away. All right. So from me to you, I appreciate y'all. I'll holler. Peace.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team. It's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team. It's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it. And my name is strategic.